guys, welcome to the weekly tier. Today we're here joined with Chris from
Card House Albums, where we review the first song of an album to see how good it is and how it stacks up to the rest of the album. So basically, we just did Master of Puppets by Metallica, and the next one is Live Love ASAP by A$AP Rocky. So that'll be the next one to tune into.
I love A$AP Rocky.
It's pretty good. How do you know that album?
I love A$AP Rocky.
All right.
First up, we are ranking original Fritos.
It's D tier.
Whoa.
Well, let's talk about why it's D tier though.
I don't think it's D tier at all.
I don't think it's D tier.
I think
Why?
Fritos
Well,
are-
you know, it's like
I think-
it's just a chip.
There's
nothing.
and they're
Taste-
served at
like
school
a tortilla
lunches.
chip?
It's like skunky.
see,
Skunky.
Yeah, when you taste it, like skunky.
see, that it's
Like
a,
a tortilla
it's a
chip,
corn
but
chip.
worse.
Yeah.
It's a corn chip. It's much.
It does taste
There's a lot more
cornier
salt
than other corn chips.
than you'd think there would be.
It's salt and
Well, they have
corn.
some seasoning on there. It's not
There
just
is.
like
Straight
normal corn
salt,
chips.
yeah. I mean,
I think Fritos are really good.
I think they're okay.
I think they're B.
Nothing better than. I would say they're C then, but
I don't know. I just
I
really
don't
don't
think-
like them.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm not a fan.
I think they have a very
I think as I've gotten older, they've got worse.
really.
yes. And
I
the
think
fact
that
that
too,
they
yeah.
serve them at school lunch just makes them worse.
I like that they have very
Brings them down.
unique structure.
I think the thing with Fritos is the first couple bites are good when the flavor hits you, and then
You never finish the bag.
yeah, as you go through the bag, you start to taste the corn more than the seasoning,
Yeah.
and that's when it starts. That's true. I don't really
Like
finish Fritos. I feel
Fritos.
like there's always some crumbs left I don't take care of.
They're not that great.
So is that C?
I would say C.
I think they're
Because
pretty
D, I
average.
feel like D, I would have to be kind of grossed out by it, and C, I'm just like, it's
It's okay.
yeah.
so
So we're agreeing on C.
C
C,
tier.
Sure.
C for Fritos.
C.
Where were
Welcome
you?
to the new set of the weekly tier.
Yeah, we forgot to introduce it, but we are in my new finished basement that got finished last week.
Next up, we have chili cheese Fritos.
More flavoring.
More
Significantly better.
I feel like I don't like these as much as normal
Yeah.
Fritos.
I like them.
I think they're both C. I'm not huge on like the weird chip flavors.
Yeah.
I think like Doritos Cool Ranch, that's the most flavoring I'll take on a chip. Outside of that, I just like plain tortilla chips and dip, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Fritos chili cheese, I'm thinking C.
I also think C. It's pretty.
I'll
average.
throw a C then. I'll follow the
Big
group.
C for me.
Big C.
Okay,
Are
We're
these-
ranking Bugles.
Bungles.
Bugles.
Bungles.
Oh.
The Bungaloos. Here we go.
Well, they're like the same as Fritos.
I think they're worse than Fritos.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, the fact that you can put them on your fingers and then eat them up.
They're not corn
I like
though.
them. I like them. Yeah, I like them
They're-
more because they're not corn.
They're not corn
I
chips.
think they have basically the same seasoning as these, but they taste a little bit better.
They're
But
like-
I
also
don't know if they're
still
that
C.
great.
I would compare.
I wouldn't say they're the
Bugles
worst though.
I
to
still
a
think they're a C for me.
plain Chex Mix. They're like the original Chex Mix flavor and only the Chex Mix, but they're in the shape of a finger at.
Which makes it slightly better, but also not enough to bring it up to a B.
But also
I think it is a solid C again.
Mm-hmm.
To go C.
I can see.
very average.
Very aggressive.
They get
Sun Chips, 100 whole grain original.
B.
They're good.
Yeah.
They are.
I like them.
Mm-hmm. I think there are better flavors of Sun Chips.
Yes, this
but
is
I
the
think
generic one.
original is a B.
I could eat original Sun Chips.
I'll agree with
It's
B.
like halfway
those.
between like Fritos
It's better-
and Cool Ranch Doritos.
And
Yeah.
just the way they're shaped is just better in general as well.
Yeah, I like biting it off wave by wave.
Wave by
Yeah,
wave. You go.
yeah.
You get your front teeth. You go
Uh-huh.
wave by wave.
It's a universal experience.
Exactly.
it is.
If you haven't
Everybody
done
knows
it, go
what you're
try
talking
it.
about. Yeah.
So we're thinking B.
B.
We're all agreeing. We're having a lot of good agreements.
Yeah. Very nice.
Very nice. Next up, Sun Chips Harvest Cheddar.
Harvest cheddar.
Cheddar.
Very
Cheddar.
good.
Cheddar.
Cheddar.
We love some harvest cheddar Sun Chips.
Some nice branding here, by the way. Nice marketing.
It's beautiful.
We have a sun up here spreading out across the bag. In Harvest, they have a block of cheese for the V. The sun going into the word sun in the logo.
It's a beautiful. It's a beautiful bag.
beautifully
It's
designed,
definitely
healthy bag.
better than regular Sun Chips.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, that's an S for me.
I would not agree with S. I'd agree with A. They're not
I think they're
super good. They're
I
not.
think
I
they're an
think-
S tier chip.
I
They're
think
not
a
amazing.
step above.
They're not something I
These,
could
but
eat all the time.
I
bro.
could eat them all.
I'll die on that hill. Yeah,
They're
it's
good.
an S for me.
So how does this work?
If I'm going to Subway, I'm getting those.
Do you put them on a sandwich?
Uh,
Do you like crush them in?
it really depends on the sandwich, but maybe.
All right, this is to settle if
Here, let's
Sun
come in the
Chips
middle.
Harvest Cheddar is S
Ooh.
or A.
All right, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my God, is it?
First S rank chip.
Gosh,
Sun Chips.
Golly gee.
I'm really bummed about this.
Cheddar.
Next up, Sun Chips again, but garden salsa. Personally, one of my favorite Sun Chips flavor, I guess you could say. You would agree with that, Ashton?
I think I put cheddar above garden salsa.
Same.
I mean, I don't know. I like these ones a lot more. It feels like they're already dipped in salsa.
Yeah.
That's why I like them.
I think
For salsa, a lot of it is the texture for me, so you
Yeah.
can't really replicate that with a flavor.
every person and their mom has had a Sun Chips garden salsa
Yeah.
phase in their life
Yeah.
where they thought it was the best, but then they realized Takis cheddar was better. And I think you're just in that phase right now.
See, I think I tried to put this at A, but if I had to rank my Sun Chips, it goes this, then garden salsa, and at the top it is cheddar.
But
So is this, you're saying is it's an A?
it's
I believe
definitely
it could be an A.
it's
What's your
definitely
opinion
better
on
than
I'd
original.
say it's a B. I really like the cheddar ones.
Yeah.
It's I feel
But
like
I
these
don't.
are-
I think these are a lot better than the regular ones. That's
Yeah.
why I would say they're A. Personally, I would say they're S, but
They do
Obviously.
have a bit of
I will
spice to
do.
it.
They got some kick.
So A, S, B.
So we're gonna
That
lower
averages out
at
to A.
A.
I think it deserves its nice.
Just
Next
so-
up, Crunchy Cheetos. Chester Cheetah. Great marketing. A classic.
Mr. Cheeto.
Mr. Cheeto, the cheddar Cheeto, cheddar.
Chester. Cheetah.
I gotta say though, I think when you're eating, like when you buy those big boxes from Sam's Club, these are like
With all the mini packs.
these are all. They're always the most ones in there is Cheetos. They're always the most.
And they're always the ones that are left behind.
And it's because
I just don't.
Well, it's because they put the
Like-
good ones in small amounts.
Yeah.
So you buy multiple
Like,
boxes.
at my
I think
house
I
right now-
target Cheetos when I find a bag of it. It's actually a very mood determined thing.
That's true.
at my house right now, I probably have so many Cheetos left over because nobody eats them.
But see, everybody likes Cheetos though.
That's true.
I can eat some Cheetos, just not
No
too
one-
much.
Cheetos?
No one hates
So Fritos,
Cheetos.
I get a small bag of Fritos. I don't really want to finish it. There are some chips I could have a big bag and just go and go and go. Cheetos is in between that.
See,
I feel like
Cheetos, I can finish that small
Yeah.
bag
yeah.
and be happy.
Mhm.
But if it goes past that, I'm not gonna keep going.
yeah.
I feel like with Cheetos though, like you can only eat so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
pretty,
Yeah.
and I don't like how it's like this orange dust on your
True.
fingers. It,
But
when you
We
wipe,
don't give it good.
because when you
I
lick
do.
them, when
I
you
do
lick them
that.
off, you still lick
Yeah.
them off. You still have like stuck underneath your nails
Yeah.
and stuff.
see, the thing is,
What,
ready
how
for this?
do you eat
Okay.
them?
Pretty aggressively.
He's like crunching them up.
Dude.
Like he crushes the bag and
He
drinks.
crushes it
It's
like,
like sometimes the dust
like
gets
a
in my
Whopper
mouth.
taco. Dude, I will say, we all had Cheetos for lunch. They had Cheetos with today's lunch, and
I enjoyed it. I
I
enjoy a
ate that.
smaller bag of Cheetos.
see that's the thing. Nobody's going to the store and buying the family-sized Cheetos bag.
But it's reliable.
Yeah.
But
you
it's-
go to a birthday party, they got a little bag of Cheetos.
You can always count on
You're not
Cheetos.
It's the always chip. It's
Yeah.
a good baseline chip.
So
Now,
we're gonna say
Is a good
it's B.
baseline chip going to be an A or B?
B.
Because for
I
me,
don't know.
I do thoroughly enjoy that small bag. Even though I don't like to go more than the small bag or less, when I'm having that small bag, it's just right and thoroughly pleasing. to
I
my
think
taste
I think
buds.
Cheetos are A tier, honestly. They're
What do
really.
you think it's
I
A?
would put
I'd
them
say
at
it's
A.
B.
I'd
if
say it's
that's-
B as
'cause
well.
It's right in the middle. It's like a good baseline,
Yeah.
like the Sun Chips are.
Yeah,
I would
it's
lean either
no
way, A
no
or B.
like
Yeah.
it's not none of the special flavors. You know, like all these are.
Mhm.
That's just the basic one. Like that's
True.
why I'm
But
saying.
basic can be good.
That's true. Just put it in A. It's over.
We ranked
It's
Cheetos
over.
at A tier because Dylan likes them. Hey guys, next up we have Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Red.
I don't like Flaming Hot Cheetos because
They're too spicy.
they shouldn't be hot.
Well, then they'd just be
Cheetos.
regular
Yeah, then
Cheetos.
they'd just be regular
what are you
Cheetos.
talking about?
There's no point in having a
He's
Flaming Hot
he's
Cheetos.
fumbling. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't mind Flaming Hot Cheetos,
I don't
but
mind
they
it
are
either.
worse than Crunchy Cheetos because
Yeah.
they're too spicy for a chip.
I
I
think
want
they taste like
something spicy.
styrofoam.
I'm having a spicy chicken sandwich
From Arby's.
from Arby's.
Go
or
check out
any
our
other
fast food
place that
video.
has a spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
So,
I
where do
go
you
with
think
them.
Cheetos should be ranked?
Hot.
Hot
Hot.
Cheetos.
Hot. Flamin' hot.
So we're putting it at B, in my opinion.
I
I'd
also
say it's a
think-
B. I agree.
I think that's my opinion as well.
I'm more of an A guy, but I'm outruled here, so we're
You know
gonna
what?
have to put it at B.
Next up, we got Cheeto Puffs. And honestly, I hate Cheeto Puffs.
He
See,
hates them.
if I were to have a Cheeto, I want it to be hard in my mouth. I can't stand the puffiness. I think it's horrible. I want it hard.
This, it's just too soft. Like, if something's gonna be in my mouth, it's gotta be hard.
Not
I feel
rock
like
hard,
they
though.
can crush in your fingers,
Yeah.
meaning they're way too soft. And I think when they get wet, like from saliva and stuff, they really kind of get
Kinda just
soggy.
like
They get
dissolve
sticky,
in your
they
mouth.
stick
It
in your
sucks.
teeth.
And you can actually dissolve them in your mouth like really easily.
Yeah, and
so
I don't like that. I want a solid hard chip.
Also, the air to chip ratio in this bag is
Horrible.
not sufficient.
And the chips themselves have a bad air to chip
Yes.
ratio.
So do not buy these.
So
I
is
don't
this
like that.
is this our first D tier?
Honestly, it is D tier.
Put it in there.
I hate it.
And it goes.
I hate Cheeto Puffs.
Better than Bungles though.
Our next chip is Takis Fuego.
Lego.
Diego.
We have Takis Fuego. Probably one of the best hot chips on the market right now.
Considering there are two big hot chips.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like them. They are rolled up and you get a nice crunch.
I really like the crunch.
The texture, just
The
phenomenal.
lime
I love it.
adjustments that they made from a regular hot chip
Mhm.
is a nice touch.
Yeah. I think the lime just really brings good flavor
In a
to the
chip.
spicy. It evens it out. It's not overpowering spice and it's a good tasting chip.
So I would agree that it's a solid A.
Uh-huh.
Would you?
I definitely
It's
think
an
it's a solid A.
I think that's a good A.
But
I think it's A because it is above Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like-
Funyuns. Fun.
They're fun.
Onions.
They're fun.
Onions and fun. I don't really like the fact that it's an onion flavored chip.
But it doesn't taste anything like onions.
It's got a lot of salt.
It does taste like onions.
Yeah, no.
You don't know what onions taste like. Dylan, have you ever bitten a raw onion?
Yeah, I've been in your raw onion.
Nobody laughed or even smiled at that, honestly.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm clueless.
I have a raw onion and you've been inside of it?
I kind of gotta laugh. It's just kind of absurd.
I think these are some okay chips, but they're not really a chip, but they're a chip.
Chip.
You know?
A circle chip.
Mm-hmm.
Circle chip.
So C for
Circle.
circle.
C for circle, circle chip, onion, circle. C.
I'm
C
not
tier.
putting, I'm not
C
agreeing with C
tier.
though.
I am.
I'm not rocking with Funyuns.
Put them in.
Oh! Classic Lay's.
C.
See?
Your mouth.
what?
I'm thinking B.
I'm
Choose
thinking
you.
B as well.
I'm not gonna bust your chops on this, all right? It's
You know
it's
what?
not a B.
Honestly?
It is a B.
No. Oh. Ooh.
Whoa. Wow.
Hey!
Salt and vinegar. Vinegar and salt. Lay's.
I like me some good salt and vin, you know?
Vin and salt. Salt and vin.
It's good.
I mean, it's got a better texture and taste than this. Not texture, sorry.
Texture is the same.
Yeah,
you
texture is the
idiot.
same.
You
But-
buffoon, you absolute butthole.
But when you
Here's
these
the thing. Those are at A.
These are an A.
I think it's a B tier chip.
It's a B tier
Okay.
chip.
Yeah.
I was saying it.
No!
No!
Rock, paper, scissors.
No!
Wrong one!
No, that's B tier. What are you doing? This is C.
Would you
That's
agree with
B.
Would you?
You guys are fools.
Yes.
You guys.
You people.
Lays.
Barbecue Lays.
Chips.
Flavored.
Barbecue Lays. Moving on. What do you think about barbecue Lays?
That's a D-tier chip in your
That is
hand.
a D tier chip.
I think they're not that good.
I agree with him.
It's a D-tier chip in my mind. And you want to know why?
Why?
Barbecue is a sauce for meat.
And
Not some salty, garbage little potato chip.
D tier.
D tier. D tier. D tier. No. All right.
Pringles original, absolute garbage. If you go to the store and you go to Pringles and you say, I want the original one, you're wrong. You don't.
You don't deserve an opinion.
Get sour cream and onion. Get salt and vinegar. This one, terrible.
Someone.
According
meet me in
to
England.
creativeblock.com, Pringles Logo had the internet in an uproar.
And you know what they did?
Terrible.
You know what they did? They changed the logo on
They
it.
changed the logo.
Buns.
As of last year, they changed the logo to this generic, like simplified version.
It looks like an emoticon.
It does. And because of this, this may be our very first.
No, shut up. They're not that bad. No, they're.
I don't despise
What?
Pringles.
They're just like
They're
Lay's.
just exactly like Lay's.
They're
just
Lay's, but in a
can.
tube.
Yeah.
In a
And
tube.
it's hard to reach in there sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you're trying to get deep in there.
When there's like a
It's
couple
hard
Just
to
gotta
grab.
grab something in there.
Really just
But the chip
You gotta
is-
jab it
the
in
chip
there.
is-
yeah.
You gotta shake it up in there to get it.
The chip's still
Yeah.
the same. It's a C tier chip.
I think it's a
C
C-tier chip.
There's
but-
no competition.
Ruffles.
I'm rocking with the cheddar ones.
I love Ruffles.
I love me a good cheddar ruffle.
I like Ruffles cheddar cheese chips.
I
And
also enjoy Ruffles.
They're good chips.
I like me some good old Ruffles. And according to DudePerfect.com, YouTube.com/DudePerfect, they were sponsored by Ruffles on one of their trick shot videos. So guys, we're gonna
Cheddar
have to
cheese
put
Ruffles.
above
I'm
average
putting-
chip.
Above average. I'd say average.
I'd say above.
I'd
In
say
their
B.
cheddar.
I'd
I
say
think they're
B.
B tier.
If you're gonna put salt and vinegar Lay's at B tier, I'm putting Ruffles cheddar cheese at B tier as well.
Yeah, I think the cheddar really boosts it.
We have a cheese chip at A cheese chip at S, and I think there are separate things that set those apart. But I think that one is below both of them
Yeah.
at B.
That's a very good breakdown.
Yeah. Moving on, we have the two kings of this episode, the Doritos. Doritos has taken
Clear.
over the world, and it's
Who's-
time to rank them. So we're gonna start with nacho cheese. All right. So,
Just had to take some anger.
what do you guys think about nacho cheese Doritos?
All right, guys, I'm back. Cool Ranch Doritos are better than Nacho Doritos.
So I feel like they're both S tier.
Yeah, I also think that.
Yeah, I think
But-
we're at a conundrum.
I really think they're both.
By
Cool
itself,
Ranch
these are
Doritos
better.
So does that mean
I'm gonna
this
put
is
these
A
at
tier?
A.
Oh
I
no!
put Doritos below Cool Ranch Doritos.
I agree with you.
Shut up!
Shut up, please. Cool Ranch Doritos, in my opinion, are S tier, just better flavoring,
I
slightly better
agree.
seasoning. The Nacho Doritos, the classic, are gonna be A tier for me. Very good chips, just not quite as good
I
as
think
the cheese sun chips and the
Just
Cool
don't
Ranch
rely on the
Doritos.
school to give you nice Doritos.
It's always reduced fat.
All
yeah,
right.
we're
The
gonna-
flavor difference is incredible.
It is.
Yeah,
It's just
I definitely think both of these are S tier because they're Doritos and they're really good.
But I
Of
don't
course, the Twitch streamer would
think
say that.
they're as
Nerd.
good as Sun Chips and these. That's why I'm gonna put them here because I
Why
think
would-
they're as
Chris,
good
we need a little bit of tiebreaker here.
as Takis.
so. I feel like they're both very good on their own, but it's the Cool Ranch Doritos. They always have so much seasoning on them.
yeah,
It's always like when you look at a bag, you see all of it.
It's just a step above.
It is a step above.
the seasoning.
The seasoning, it's good. And
An S for seasoning.
we already have a cheese at S.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta have some diversity up there.
Yep.
Right
Hey, Chris,
on.
slap them up
It's
there.
the end of the road, Dylan.
You know, I haven't slapped any up there.
Hey, what a mess.
Do the lower rank first.
The lower
We
rank?
gotta
Alright.
work our way up.
Oh,
Wow, you really.
I really, you know, I'm not in practice. I haven't done this a lot.
You gotta hold it this
Like
way.
this, like this, like this.
And make sure when you slap, these fingers roll down
All right.
to make sure you hit the tape.
As an experience.
Yes!
Slap.
There we go.
No.
That is an S tier slap on an S tier chip. What a way to end the list.
Here's
It's
the
amazing.
list, guys. Take a look at it. I think it's pretty solid.
I would agree.
And with that being said, we're gonna end off the episode. We'll see you guys next week. So long.